Hi, Soul Family. Why am I all whited out? I just put up a post just a second ago. I don't give you guys much time. Oh my gosh, it's so windy. I'm on my magical front patio, and oh, look at it today. Right here, I'll share. Pretty magical. Okay, so my girlfriend, actually, first of all, Spirit said to me, you will be touched by someone, how is it? You'll be touched by another's kindness in the next few days. And I thought, okay, how cool is that? And then last night, my girlfriend Serenity says, where do you live? What's your address? Isn't it? And I said 35 Lipton Drive. And she goes, I thought it was 55 Lipton Drive. And I'm like, no, that's my old house that I moved from. I'm in my magical cottage, remember? And she goes, oh, okay, I just wanted to make sure. She goes, I got something on its way to you. I think you're going to like it. And magic and miracles just flew by. She knows me. She knows that I'm a shaman and I work with my animal messengers. You all probably know that by now. And so she goes, I think you're really going to like it. So Bea and I were running around the neighborhood. I shared the post. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. But we were literally running around the neighborhood, being blessed and loving where we are and loving our neighborhood and loving everything about outside. And I saw the mailman drive up. And so I run to the mailbox and there was a package for me at this address. How cool is that? That's what I wanted to see. A package for me living here. And so I opened it up and what she sent me was Spirit Song Tarot. Hi, Linda. And so I'm looking at the very first message is and I talked about it in my the video that I just shared when I looked up at Sugarloaf Summit. There's a Ganesh. You can literally see Ganesh. Am I on Angel's Whisper or am I on my Sherry Columbus page? I'm not sure which one I pulled up. Anyway, so as we're looking at this, I'm always paying attention to the animals, right? Oh, and I just talked. Ooh, okay. So we've got messages here, just straight off the bat. The Ganesh. The elephant talks about community, it talks about family, it's maternal. They help one another out. They help others of other species. They've been seen to help other species when they're struggling. They've seen elephants go and literally lift another animal out of that's drowning in the muck. They come to the aid, right? So I always think of Ganesh coming to the aid, the obstacle remover. So often also, I'm shown that the obstacle in our path is often ourselves. And we are our obstacle remover as well. So there's several totem messengers that pop out on this deck straight away, and maybe there's a message in it for you. So elephant was one. I turned it on its side, and there was a hummingbird. And hummingbird says, you will accomplish what might seem impossible to yourself as well as others. And then it also says, lighten up and grab the sweetness in life. There's a lot more with hummingbird, but that comes to mind first off. And then there's a bee, and it says, bee, get busy and get after the honey. But it also says, with your hard work, you will be victorious. There's more. On the other side, there is an octopus. And what comes to my mind about octopus is, your best friend is like an octopus stuck to your face. They never let go. I love that message. Okay, so I'm going to, I'm gonna do a reading from this deck. Oh, and Dragonfly. Look how beautiful that cover is. Look at that for a picture on the wall. That's amazing. I like this. I think I'm going to have this printed off just like that. Spirit Song Tarot, and frame that and put it on a wall. I love that. Dragonfly says, hold on to your dreams. They're sound and valid, and you deserve to see them fulfilled. It also says, pay attention to your dreams. You're getting messages in your dreams. It also says, all you have to do is dream it. Let Spirit show you how it happens. It's your responsibility just to dream it, to make it be. Okay, the Traveler, I'm not going to do this and keep going, but I am looking at the antelope on the front, and it's called the Traveler. Adventure, potential. And it's basically, to me, it's not an antelope, it's a ram. It's the Fool, which is me, Aries Fool. So it's talking about taking a leap of faith, right? He's not even looking down. He's just going for it, or she. Okay, so let's open this up. Oh, I've never even opened it. And what we're going to do is we're going to get items to choose from, and this is how you get your message, okay? We don't do tarot. We don't do zodiac. I read pictures, and we're also going to be getting a message from the animal, right? Pay attention to your animal for the item that you choose. If I can ever get it open. I've seen this on the ground as I've been wandering around cleaning, and I'm taking care of this house like it's mine, right? I'm pulling weeds and I'm watering, and I see it, but I'm always like carrying a bucket of something and I'm distracted, and so I forget. So as I sat down here, I was waiting for this to load, and I looked at it again, and it makes perfect sense for me. It's a flower. It's a daisy flower. Do you know that the daisy flower is the sign for Aries? It's the Aries flower. It's also the hippie flower, and it's metal. It's metal, and it's got 2 little pinholes. So this is going to go on my dream board. This is my magic garden that I've asked for. So this is the first item, right? Do you know where I put this? I already put on my dream board the address from Amazon that said Sherry Columbus, 35 Lipton Drive. And then there's a sign above it that says, let the experts handle the details. All I have to do is dream it, right? And this is going right next to it, the magic garden. So there's one. I've got this little tea light. I love this. It's my favorite color. Actually, this is beryl crystal, beryl, aquamarine sea color. And the message to this says that, and in something that, has been proving to be an obstacle is resolved in an unexpected way. And then on the top of that, there's a star. I love this little light. I love the old-fashioned kind of cool. So there's that, right? 2 of them. And then I have this little bowl that I bought a long time ago, and I loved it. It's just fun to me. It's this little mouse with a crystal. Look at his mouth. He's literally holding a crystal in his mouth. And I thought, what do I put on here? It's got these really cool Chinese or Japanese letters all around it. I probably should ask somebody what it means. But what I put in here were 3 little seedlings, and 2 of them didn't make it. And one of them was struggling, and it came up. And I was like, okay, I'm babysitting it. And then I came out the front yard, and my cat had beheaded it. So I put this dove feather that was waiting at the front door, which talks about peace and soulmate connections and taking a breath and pausing and relaxing. And I planted it in there, and I said, grow back, take hold, grow back. Come on, you can grow back. You've got crystals in your mouth. My intention is that you grow. I'm giving you love, which is the color of green, right? Your heart chakra. Love, abundance, growth, right? Healing. And there is a little green sprout right there. I don't know if you can see it. And I'm praying that it takes hold. I'm going to baby it. So those 3. And then the other is the deck itself. The gift from Serenity. Okay? All right, let's open this up. I hope you guys are doing good. So, if you say, you got to be on from the beginning. So I will tell you that if you join this and I'm partway through, go back to the beginning and pick your item, because then you will get your message, your specific message. There's a cardinal in my, there's a cardinal and a spotted towhee. So the cardinal says, sing your song, allow yourself to be seen, strut your stuff, remember who you are. And the spotted towhee is a victory sparrow, and there's a couple. There's a couple. They come together all the time, and they're beautiful, and they give you a time frame. So look up spotted towhee if that rings a bell or does anything for you. So when I saw that this was a tarot deck, I thought, well, I don't do tarot. And I thought, no, but you do animal messengers, and you read. You can read the clouds. Ooh, we got our first message. All right, so this is going to be for the flower. Okay. Correct for neutrality. That was fast. These feel really good. This is a nice size. This is it, the cards. A nice size for my hands, because my hands are little, and they often get scrunched. Little pot with a crystal. Okay, whoop. There's the next one. So we'll do it like this. So flower. Which came next, the pot or the light? When I'm channeling, I'm not paying attention. It just comes, and that's why I can't ever keep track when I'm doing a reading, because I'm in a million different places at once. oh my God, there's a huge big osprey flying towards us in the sky. It's not real, it's a cloud. Look, can you see it? Look at the wings. It's coming right towards us, right where the tree is. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I don't know if you can see it. I can see it really, really, really obviously. And to me, it's an osprey. Ooh, and there's a rooster in the sky right there, and it's moving fast. No, it's a roadrunner. It's going so fast, it's turning into a blur. Okay, so 2 totem messages right then. The osprey, which is my message. It's my twin souls, actually. And the totem rooster. God, I'm going to get distracted. I'm seeing way too many things in the clouds. The light was next. Okay, good. Thank you. Correct for neutrality on all levels. So that was for the light. So this is for the little rat. The rat and the mouse said, the rats are smart. I always think of the rats of Nim. They're very, very smart. And they're very, very clean. I used to have pet rats when I was a kid. And rat totem says, it talks about scrutiny. And it's about figuring out a way. Figuring out a way. Or getting out of something. Whoops. Too many, Spirit. Just one. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. This one. Okay. All right, we're ready to rock. And on the bottom is the Empress. The Empress is the queen of all queens. She is nurturing, she is grounded, she is a hard worker, she is loving. She speaks about beauty and abundance. She is the divine counterpart, the Empress. This is, we all strive to be the Empress or have the Empress energy. Okay, so for those who chose the flower, the daisy flower, and I did, first message out the gate is the chameleon. Wow, now this is interesting. My daughter rescues chameleons. She raises them. She's a herbivore. She's incredibly knowledgeable. She's literally got scientists that call her and write to her and ask her for her help. So the message, this is actually the tower. I chose this. So the tower is when spirit, there's a big shakeup in your life. It's a revelation. It's a release of something. It's an ending. Often people are afraid of the tower because when change happens, it's difficult. For most people, change is difficult, right? We're used to what we're used to. But the tower doesn't have to be bad. And the chameleon says, I'm just trying to blend in here. He's also saying, look, I'm holding on. But this chameleon is holding on to 2 branches. He can't go both ways. He's got to choose. He's got to make the choice, and if he doesn't make the choice, Spirit will choose for him. Because even not making a decision is making a decision. So you think about how he wants to blend in, right? Somebody wants to blend in. Funny that I'm saying he. He wants to blend in. He doesn't want to be seen. He doesn't want to make a choice either. He's holding on to 2 ways of life, and he can't do that. And Spirit says life is change, and everything is shifting and surrounding. Even though you're trying to just hang on and blend in, you can't. You can't stop change from happening, right? You can't cling on to what's not working, to ideas and thoughts and past belief systems, and you can't hold on. You can't just stay as you are. It reminds me of when I was in high school. The typical thing that people would write in your yearbook was, don't change. Don't ever change. Just always stay how you are. And I thought, hell no. Hell no. I'm going to be much better than this, right? So the chameleon is here in order. So what am I trying to hold on to? I'm trying to hold on to 2 things. I'm trying to hold on to this cottage. I'm trying to hold on to my twin soul. I'm trying to hold on. So basically shift our mind. He's resolute, right? I'm not letting go. That might be a message too. I will hold on through this change. I will hold on. I am capable of holding on. So shift. Spirit says, no, you've got to pick one path. You've got to be on your true path. Relax, and you need to trust yourself. You're holding on for dear life, right? Ah! So what's going to happen is there's going to be a sudden shift. There's going to be maybe Spirit's going to snap the branch. I was out gardening and I was cleaning up the dead wood, right? And I had to snap some of the dead wood. It was still holding on to the plant, but it was dead wood. It needed to be pruned away. So there's the message, holding on to something that no longer works, right? Now, remember, this message is for me or someone close to me. It's for you and someone close to you. So there's someone who's trying to hold on, just trying to blend in, and Spirit says, no, we're going to snap a branch. So Spirit says, allow yourself permission to follow what your heart wants to follow. It talks about divine intervention. Spirit told me this morning, if we must step in, we will. We will divinely intervene if we will. You are about to witness the impossible. You are about to see what cannot be, be. You are about to witness a resurrection. So somebody might feel, if you are thinking in a negative way, like this guy, sad face, right? He feels stuck. He feels, maybe he's dealing with depression. Maybe he's just ongoing. This is heavy. This is hard. Stop telling yourself that. Stop telling yourself that. Spirit says, snap out of it before we have to snap you off your branch. Because we will if we have to. If you're doing this properly, the right way, now that you've gotten your message, you're going to allow, right? You're going to accept, you're going to release, you're going to realize that Spirit has the better way. Okay, there's that message. I wanted to ask if we had, I love this, by the way, right? I think that's interesting that my daughter raises chameleons. So I know who Lisi is. Okay. My deck, I'm sitting on my deck. I'm sitting on my deck. I need to get my deck developed. That's a message, right? I'm sitting on my deck. Why are you sitting on it? I've tried to get this. I've gone to a printer and everything, and I gave them all my particulars, and I never heard back from them. I don't know. I got to figure this out. Somebody help me. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the daisy flower, please guide my hands to the message that's most applicable, most helpful for the most amount of people getting these messages. Right on time. Hey, Christina. Okay, 3 items to choose from. You're going to have to go back. 4 items to choose from, Christina. The daisy flower, the turquoise starlight, the rats of Nim with a little tiny plant growing in within, and the dove feather, and then the deck itself. The deck itself. Okay, those are the items to choose from if you want to get your messages properly. Correct for neutrality. For those who chose the daisy flower, clarification, please, Spirit. I trust that I'm guided to the right message, the most helpful. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. You're holding on to a branch. I don't know if I want to let go. Spirit says, come on, we're going to do this. Okay, relax. Let's release it. Okay, let's do this. Turn the page. Okay, one more. Chameleon card was right on. Cool. Say it like it is. Speak your truth. One more. Spend less time online, watching television, etc. Get outside. Get outside. Okay. Next message out the gate. For those who chose the light, the Ace of Shells. So the Ace of Shells is the Ace of Cups. Ooh! Sea turtle, happiness, abundance, the Ace of Cups. That's like the cup you want, the cup that's runneth over. And look how happy this one is diving down deep. Woo! Let's do this! Let's go! I'm equipped. I can swim through my emotional waters. I can do this. I want to do this. Happiness, abundance is coming in. Right on. No one's going to say no to that. Ace of Shells. So this is done, I saw this on the back. Oh, where was it? It was talking about feathers are swords, shells are cups, crystals are coins, and what was the other? I like the way they do it that way. So the Ace of Shells, abundance coming in. I think acorns. Acorns are earth. I think about the acorn man. Okay, so happiness, abundance, going for it, moving through your emotional waters, being receptive. These ones live a really long time. Sea turtles, they're amazing. Have you ever seen them when the people that are helping release the baby turtles to the ocean? It's such a beautiful, magical time. So this one is being in a receptive state. I'm diving in, I'm going for it. This is wonderful. I'm flowing through my emotional waters in a happy way. There's lots of baby pink all around here. So it's about celebrating you. It's about driving down deep into your emotional waters and trusting. Your emotion is your intuition, is your connection to source. Water is the greatest source of, the greatest conductor of energy. So you're swimming down deep. There's a sea snail in front of you, your little buddy. My sea snail died yesterday. So there was the death of something. Sea snail. So she's bringing blessings here. She's guiding you to trust what your inner wisdom is telling you. She wants you to tune in to what your emotional waters are picking up, right? Conductor of energy. What do I feel? What am I feeling? What is abundantly around me? Nature. How does it make me feel? Fabulous. What happens when you feel fabulous? You manifest. When you feel good, everything works well for you. So pay attention. I said today when I was running around the neighborhood, I was running around being grateful. I heard that this morning. Be more grateful. Be happy and love where you are until you get where you're going. There's always something to be grateful for. So Spirit says, pay attention to the emotions that rise to the surface. When you pay attention to what you're feeling and you're honest, it motivates you to move forward. And you want to do this. You want to allow your soul to guide you. The water, allow yourself to be water and flow, right? It talks about health, happiness, abundance, being compassionate in your emotional waters, which will make you successful, right? So maybe if you're not feeling this way right now, the need is to do this. The need is to dive down deep into your own emotional waters and nurture yourself with that baby pink that's all around you. Give yourself love. Revamp your energy. Recharge your energy. That's why I'm outside. I'm quite tired. I haven't been sleeping very well. And it's not because this cottage isn't magical. It's because I'm in somebody else's home with 6 cats and a dog. And I'm very nervous about them doing anything. I hear something fall in the middle of the night and I'm like, oh God, please don't break something. So I'm a little on edge, right? I'm not in my own flow, but I'm happy. And the best place for me to come outside and regain my energy is this. I get energy from being outside. So maybe this is something that you need to do. And Spirit says, this is about happiness and love. And there's love all around this sea turtle. And I was just given a gift, this gift by Serenity. And I love it. And I'm deserving of it. And I'm blessed by it. And I'm grateful for it. And so Spirit says, if somebody wants to love you and wants to give you love and surround you with love, accept it. That's our birthright. We all deserve love. All of us deserve love. We deserve to be happy. If you're not in the right position here, I think about myself as a little girl. I got caught in a riptide in California, and I swore I was a strong swimmer. And every time I thought I was about to breach the surface of the water, I hit the sand over and over and over until I was dying. I thought I was going to die, and then I was pulled up. This one might be going down, hitting the sand. You might be not moving in the right direction. You're disconnected. You're lonely. I could say, like I was talking to a client this morning, and she says, I've just been feeling melancholy lately. And I said, I've been feeling that too. But is it your energy or is it someone else that you're picking up on? And she goes, no, I think it's me. And I said, well, what's wrong? She's very successful. She's very beautiful. She has her own home. And she goes, I'm lonely. I want love in my life. And I said, I do too. But you can't wait and stay in this sad place and while you're focusing on the fact that you're alone in your home. I'm alone in my home, but I've got 6 cats and a dog, and I'm being loved by Serenity, right? I'm being loved by Serenity. Isn't that a beautiful expression? So start focusing on your blessings. You're emotionally drained. You're exhausted. You're disconnected. You're feeling sad. You're feeling a little bit disillusioned. So you need to fill yourself back up. You fill yourself back up by not cutting yourself off, by not keeping yourself disconnected, by not speaking about how lonely and how sad. It's by running around your neighborhood and finding all the reasons why you're excited and why you should be happy and why you should be grateful. Do it. I was going to say something else, but I won't. I won't say it because it's kind of a downer. I won't say it. So let's go to the cards. Bea, what are you doing in there, you goofball? See, like, look at this. I don't want to hang up on you, but look how cute she is. She found a little spot inside the trees. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? Do you love it there, sweet chicken? I think the wind was bothering her, and she's like, I'm going to go in and find myself a little nest. I love that. Okay. Clarification for those who chose the little starlight. Starlight, star bright. Wish on your star tonight. Starlight, star bright. Correct for neutrality. We need some time alone. She says that to me. We need some time alone. Yeah? Yeah? What are you doing, you silly? We need some time alone. Okay. Hi, hello. They have secrets and they're scared. Okay, well, the worst thing that can happen is the secret's revealed. So you might as well get over it and get it out, right? Reveal the secret. It's going to come out. See, that's the thing about secrets. They never stay a secret. You might as well just tell. They are not aware in any way. Why do we keep getting this, and what does this mean, Spirit? They are not aware in any way. Maybe I'm not aware of something, or you're not aware of something. Who is not aware in any way? They're not aware. They're not aware. They're not aware of something that's taking place. They're not aware of something that's happening. I heard boundaries. Someone's crossing somebody's boundaries. They're not aware in any way. I'm going to leave it. For those who chose the Rats of Nim, and I did, I have all the hope in the world for this little tree to resprout. I swear, I see a little green leaf, and it's going to come. It's going to grow. I'm loving it. Correct for neutrality. For those who chose the Rats of Nim, and I did, 4 of shells, so 4 of cups, and it's a heron, a white heron or a great blue crane. Soul searching, reevaluation, so thinking. This one's standing deep in their emotional waters, but they have no problem doing that. Look how long their legs are, right? These ones have the patience of a saint as well. They're known for standing in long periods of time, waiting for the perfect moment. Soul searching. So that's what you're doing at this time. I saw a man walking on the mountain last night. I shared it last night. In the sky. I saw him right away from so far away, like eagle vision. And I said, look at him walking along there with his head down. He's soul searching. That's what I said. I posted it last night. It was like a fire in the sky. And I said, that's my twin. Can you see him? And I sent it to Serenity. And she said, yes, I can see him. So there he is in his emotional waters. Soul searching. He used to disappear for long periods of time. Just go. And I would be like, where are you? And then he would pop back up 3 weeks later. And I would say, where were you? I was worried about you. And he would say, I'm sorry, I was in the mountains soul searching. And she said, does he spend a lot of time in the spirit world? And I said, yes, he does. And she says, I wonder if he lives more there than here. And I said, well, that's a message for a lot of us to ask ourselves that question. You know, we are spirit beings, right? But we're living a human experience, and we need to get our heads out of the clouds and live in this present life. That's why we're here. We were given a gift to come here and live in this planet with all of these amazing animals and all of this that's around. There are angels that have never been able to come here. We're given a gift, and we are meant to live here. Even though there's difficulties, there's so much beauty. I don't want to leave this planet. I love this planet. So there's also another thing. Don't be walking along with your head down. Right? This one's got his head lifted, aware of what's going on. Okay, I'm soul searching, I'm looking, but I'm paying attention to what's coming, right? I'm reevaluating things. I'm not walking with my head down so that I miss what my messages are. Wow, the wind is incredible right now. The winds have changed. It's just magic. Look at these trees dancing. As soon as I say that, it gets quiet, but watch. The wind is so magical. Look at that one tree. You want to be a tree that's going to be flexible in the wind, right? Everyone always talks about the mighty oak. Oh, the mighty oak. But the mighty oak, their branches are brittle and they break easily. That tree's taken a whipping and it's doing well, right? 4 shells. 4 is stability. 4 is also, there are angels all around you, completely guiding, protecting, and loving you. There's no reason for fear. So maybe there's an issue of stability. Maybe there's an issue for you that you're reevaluating. Let me read this picture. There's 4 little nautilus shells in the water beneath the feet of this one. Second of all, if this is a crane person or a heron person, which it is, they are the ones that are a jack of all trades, master of none. They are the ones who dance to their own drum. They are the ones that are different. They're eclectic. They're strange. They're wild. They're wonderful. They're us. They're the ones that are star seeds planted in their family. They're the ones who've always kind of felt like they're out on the outside edge. Maybe they don't quite belong, or people think they're strange or weird. My old boss, Stu, posted a post last night on Facebook that he was in Cottonwood. He goes, this is an amazing place. It's beautiful. It's 15 miles out of Sedona, and it's just magical. And I said, excuse me, Sedona's the magic kingdom. You're in the wrong place. And he goes, yeah, but Cottonwood's for the real people. And I said, you're right. Sedona's for the magical people. The ones who are different. The ones who get it. It was just like a thing going back and forth between the two of us. Doesn't mean there's not magic everywhere, because there is. But I'm talking about, I don't want to be normal. He said the normal people. And I said, you're right. This is for the magical people, right? I don't want to be normal. I don't want to be like everyone else. The crane people see an opportunity when others do not see it. They not only see the opportunity, but they're able to make something out of it. And these 4 nautilus shells, nautilus is about growth. The nautilus starts very small, and as they expand, you can see the lines on them, right? It's like stretch marks when you're pregnant. Or if a child grows really quickly. My son grew really quick and he had stretch marks, right? So it's about growth. And I can't help but notice that they're tossed aside. He's outgrown something. That's why he's reevaluating, or she. I've outgrown something. My way of looking at things. They're just empty nautilus shells floating along in the waters. In the emotional. It wasn't that they weren't important. They were. But been there, done that, right? Now it's something different. That's why I'm reevaluating things. That's why I'm soul searching and wondering, what's next for me? I'm done with that. Yeah, but they're not huge, those nautilus shells. You've discarded those. But remember, the crane people are a jack of all trades, but a master of none. Often people will look at them and say they don't stick to something. They're bouncing around. They start this and then they go to something different. It's because their imagination is wild. And they want to explore and they want to grow and they're trying maybe you're going to go through a lot of different phases, right? A lot of different things before you find what you really want. Does that mean that what you did wasn't worthy? It didn't teach you something? No. It just meant that you're on to something different now. It's time to move on. You're evaluating this, right? So it could be, this is the way we used to do it. Nah, that doesn't work anymore. Toss that one aside. So this is how my parents did it. Well, that doesn't really feel right for me, so we toss that one aside. Well, this is how my friends do it. It works for them, but it doesn't feel right for me, so I'm going to toss that one aside. And now I'm standing here trying to figure out what works for me, right? There's a big sun in the background, which brings life and happiness to everything. This guy's not struggling in his emotional waters. He's got long legs, right? I can go very, very deep into my emotional waters and I'm perfectly fine. And I'm not paying attention to those little nautilus shells that have fallen by the wayside. I'm looking ahead. I'm looking straight ahead, right? So the crane is here to tell you to be optimistic. The sun is shining. It's talking about guiding, paying attention to what the messages are that come to you. Pay attention to what's on the horizon. What is it that your eye's going to catch sight of? What is it that excites you? What do you want to do? People say to me, I don't know what my path is. I don't know what I should do for work. I hate my job. And I say, what do you like doing in your spare time? Oh, I love to teach. That's me, obviously. I love to teach. So that's what I do. I didn't know that I loved to teach. I didn't know that until I did it. So maybe there's something that you're not going to even realize. You're just going to kind of fall into it naturally, right? But you're going to be guided to renew yourself. When you get excited about something, all of a sudden you have energy. I was exhausted. I'm still tired. But when I've got outside here with the air and I'm running around the neighborhood and Bea's running up and down the street, I get renewed, right? I get renewed energy. And remember what my twin said. I'm sorry, I was in the mountains soul searching. But he was rejuvenating himself. Because as a self-charging crystal, we don't charge ourselves off of other people. We don't draw from others' energy. We're constantly being drawn on by other people. So we go out into nature to recharge and refresh. And that's what this one's doing. They're smart, right? If you need to take a little downtime and get yourself out into your emotional waters and kind of peruse and maybe just stand around and think, pretty soon you'll find yourself remotivated. You'll find yourself renewed. You'll have something that's going to grab your attention. You're not just going to stand around aimlessly. You're reflecting right now. You're meditating, and it's because you're going to restart. You're getting a jump start. Both of these messages, the one last and this one too, right? So I'm contemplating, I'm meditating. Spirit said to me this morning, it's time for meditation. I don't do meditation sitting in a room like this. I do walking or running or climbing meditations. That's what I do. That's how I connect. So everybody has their own way of doing it. But it's about reflecting, what am I happy with? What am I not happy with? What am I rejoicing in? What makes me excited? What takes away my energy? What makes me sad? Spirit says, as the crane, there are opportunities at your fingertips. There always are. The crane is going to see the opportunity and take advantage of it and make something of it. So seize the opportunity. That's what Spirit says. Seize it. You've got an opportunity. Seize it. It talks about enthusiasm. It talks about maybe you're feeling a bit restless. The waters are a little bit choppy down here at your bottom feet, right? It's talking about focusing on what's important. What's important to me is getting my energy back. I've been lacking energy. So Spirit says, get the hell outside. You already know that, Sherry. Get outside. I got to read what Linda says. What I see is the 4 small shells is my siblings and me standing having to do all after what has happened to my mom. Okay, I get that. So responsibilities. But while you're doing that, I find that I get my epiphanies the most while I'm in the midst of doing a chore. Like while I'm washing my car, while I'm vacuuming my car, while I'm cleaning the house, while I'm vacuuming the house. Because I can't hear anything else. It's generally vacuuming my car and vacuuming my house. I can't hear the radio. I can't listen to a reading or to music. All I can hear is what comes in my head. And I'm focused on doing what I'm doing. And inevitably, every single time, I get an epiphany. So that's a type of meditation. My girlfriend Isabel that lives across the street, she's an artist. And she makes malas. And she says, at first, you've got to be really focused as you're learning how to do this. But it's like a type of meditation. So there's a meditation for you. While you're taking care of the responsibilities and doing all of others for others, see what comes to you and recognize you're actually not doing everything alone. You've got your spiritual team and you don't need to do it all alone. So if you need help, ask Spirit for help. And ask them, tell them what exactly you need, exactly what you need, and then just let it be. Don't go looking for it. Allow them to help you. And then when somebody comes along to offer help, accept it. Because a lot of times we want help, we ask for help, and we don't accept it when it comes. Oh, no, that's okay. Thanks. I'll do it myself. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll do it myself. You don't do it as well as I would do it. No, there's no point because every time you do that, I've got to do it again. Well, if you want perfection, you're going to do it all yourself, right? Another is, like Serenity talked about last night, maybe we forget to ask. Even spiritually awake people, we sit there trying to figure it out, try to be self-sufficient, and we forget to ask for help. So right now, if you're stuck in a position, if something's difficult for you, you can't seem to move forward, you've got secrets you're afraid to share, ask Spirit for help. Don't tell them how to help you. Somebody says, well, I need to get this cottage. And I said, I need this cottage too. And she said, it's about a different cottage. And she goes, well, I own half of it, but I don't know where I'm going to get the money. So I say to Spirit, help me win the lottery. And I said, don't ask for something and then tell Spirit how to give it to you. Just say, I need this cottage. You need to help me get my cottage. And then let them do it. Don't tell Spirit what to do. Each of my siblings are refusing to help as I have my mom who has had a stroke. Okay, like I said, don't ask them for help. Ask Spirit to handle it. Don't ask them. They're refusing. Spirit won't refuse you. You are the love of my life, somebody says. You are the love of my life. I say this to my twin. You are the love of my life. Correct for neutrality on all levels. And I know people are tired of hearing about my twin soul, and you probably think he's not even real. But he is, and he is the love of my life. Yes, they want me, but I do not want them. I want you. That's also a message. Yes, they want me, but I don't want them. I want you. Last one. Act now. So, Linda, act now. Spirit, I need your help. For me, help lift the head, show the path, give the push, make it happen, step in. I'm asking for divine intervention. I'm asking for it. You want me to ask? I'm asking. I'm acting. Okay? Last message. You can't see. Oh, you can't see. It's so windy. Oh. I just asked for divine intervention and Spirit just answered. You can't see the wind, but you can see what it does, right? Well, I may not see. Woo! Ask and it is given. Ask and it is done. That's it. Hi, Serenity. It is real. It is real. Israel. Israel. It is real. Israel. Israel was the chosen nation. It is real. We are chosen. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the deck. For those who chose the deck. Serenity chose the deck. For those who chose the deck. The last message out the gate is Knight of Acorns. Oh, I love it. The Knight of Earth. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. He is the slowest moving warthog on the planet. That makes me laugh. He's the pig. Okay, I get it. Remember I said, I saw the, I've said it so many times. There's the pig next to the Sphinx, to the lion. And now I'm seeing a bird diving. Oh my God, he's so funny. He looks like the Roadrunner, but he's like taking a dive. Oh my God, he's funny. Okay, so this warthog, we've got a lot of these guys. The javelin is all around us here. They're always foraging around in here. Last night I woke up and there was a big bang, and I went out the back door with Bea, and who went out with me? I think Finn ran out with me. And I thought, oh my gosh, like it hit the side of the door. And I went outside, and it was, I thought it was the javelinas coming, eating my flowers. And I'm like, no. And I'm moving. And I think it was a raccoon, poor guy. We have this big fat raccoon that lives in our neighborhood, and he has no tail. So, foraging around. You might need to forage around. This is about action. The Knight of Pentacles needs to take action. He needs to move forward. The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Acorns, the Acorn Man, he is the slowest moving knight in the deck. He has to cross all of his T's and dot all of his I's, and he's got to rethink it and then think about it again, and then think about it again, and then maybe think about it a little bit more. He is so slow to act. Now, he's loyal, he's determined, he's steady, and when he makes his choice, he doesn't back away. He sticks to his choice. So he's excited. Look at him dancing along. He looks like Pumbaa. Remember Pumbaa on The Lion King? Doot-de-loo, doot-de-loo. So he is a fiery boar. He's got those tusks on the edge of his face. No one's going to mess with that guy, man. He's got some skills. He's got some skills. I'm looking at his tail. Look at his tail. It looks like a lucky horseshoe. Can you see it? And it's going right to the little post, and it's rung right around it. He's already got what he needs. So he's after something. He's after a vision. He's chasing something. His future is exciting. He's full of sacred symbols and geometry all over his body, right? He's restless. He's impatient. He's not waiting. He's like, come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So this is interesting to me because the Knight of Pentacles is slow, but not this one. I guess it's time to move. Ooh, there's a message for you. I guess it's time to move. He likes to be in the spotlight. He likes to be looked at. Now I think about the pig, the year of the pig. The ones who are born in the year of the pig, they like nice things and they like attention. My mother was a pig. She likes nice things and she liked attention. We all want acknowledgement, right? But this one likes the spotlight. That's interesting. So this message is letting you know that you got the skills to pay the bills. Yes, you can. You can dance along. What was it? Hakuna Matata? As he's dancing along, right? He's got the tusks to knock away and to root down whatever he needs to find. He's got a lot of potential. He's got a lucky horseshoe right on his ass. Somebody's kicked his ass. A lucky horse has. So it's talking about bringing your dreams into manifestation. It's about releasing the primal energy within and moving forward. It's about rooting out what is it? What do I need to see? What do I need to get at? Allow your energy to move you forward. Energy, action, passion, headstrong. Yeah, pig-headed, right? Is a visionary. A little bit impulsive. I was shown that too. Wild boar, hard to handle, right? This is a little bit, but Pumbaa and Timon, they were buddies. They were funny. This is the one that says, not all who wander are lost. This one has the wanderlust energy, right? So if you're not working in the right way, if you're not seeing things in this happy Hakuna Matata way, you're frustrated. You're frustrated because you're being pig-headed and you're not making a decision. You're at choice, but you're not moving. You're looking at a path, but you're not dancing forward on it. So then what happens? You become frustrated. You become impatient, and then you might do something reckless. You might make a stupid move. Don't do that. Make it be your choice. Don't have the lucky horse come kick you in your ass, right? Pay attention to the sacred symbols and the geometry that you see all around you. You have the ability. You are the acorn man. Don't ever tell an angry Indian chief that he's a crushed acorn. Okay. Correct for neutrality. Message. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Is it possible for us to talk things out and begin again? I want it. Is it possible? Anything is possible, right? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. No matter what, I'm here for you. Please know that. No matter what, I am here for you. Please know that. Can we talk it out and begin again? No matter what, I'm here for you. Please know that. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Somebody's standing there with their mouth open right now. They're shocked. I don't know why. 6. 6 is nostalgia. 6 is people and romances from your past. 6 is also sweet victory. All of these messages are pretty, I would say this is a pretty good reading for those who choose the deck. 6. 6 days, 6 months, the 6th of the month, 6 hours, 6 minutes. You will be victorious. But you gotta move. You gotta act, right? You don't have to be impatient, and you don't have to be, but maybe you're going to be impulsive. Maybe you're going to have to be impulsive if you want to avoid getting kicked in your ass by the lucky horseshoe. Very good message. Yes. Thinking the same. Hakuna Matata. Worry-free. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. Hakuna Matata. Okay, one more message and then we're out because my battery's almost dead. And I want to upload this to YouTube. You have road rage. I don't have road rage. I used to. But this could also be the way you travel through life is that's how you drive through your life, right? So are you driving through in a reckless manner? Remember, you could be impulsive and you could be reckless. You have road rage. It might be that you need to relax, chill out. California makes me have road rage. Actually, it doesn't make me have road rage. I deal with people with road rage in California. I was there on Serenity's farm, And I left the farm, and within 3 minutes, I was run off the road 3 times with people with road rage. And I'm like, I need to get out of here. This place is like insane. I came to Sedona to slow down. So you have road rage. However, you have road rage, so that's how you move forward in your life, because nobody is doing what they need to do. So you need to get mad in order to move through it. But instead of being mad, sounds so lame, I know. Don't be mad, be glad. Let spirit handle it. Road rage isn't helping anyone, and it's going to hurt you, and it can possibly hurt other people. So you're not going to get there any faster by screaming and yelling. You're not going to get there any faster by slamming on your brakes, by speeding up. Have you ever noticed that somebody that wants to pass you is impatiently going from lane to lane to try and get around, and you get to the same freaking red light and everybody's stuck there? It's not worth it, right? Relax. London is mad road rage. That sucks. I wouldn't want to be there. Okay, that's it, you guys. Thanks for being here with me. Thank you for the deck, Serenity. I love it. I do love it. I'm gonna, I was gonna pull a card specifically for Serenity, and she's on, so it works. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Because she bought me this deck. Correct for neutrality for Serenity. What is the message that will be most applicable, most helpful, most enjoyed for Serenity? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Woo! No, there were 3. We have to ask for 1. I don't have a lot of time. My phone's about to die. We have 7 people. So 7, you're on the right path as long as, and you will continue to be on the right path as long as you follow your spiritual guidance. And if you do, it will exceed your expectations. So you're doing what you're meant to do. Follow the guidance you get. And the message you got is the King of Acorns. There's the horse. There's the horse rearing. It's going to kick Hakuna Matata in the ass, right? Optimism, innovation. Come on, let's do it. And you know what's amazing about this? Serenity rescued horses. Woo! She rescues horses. She's got beautiful horses on her farm. Optimism, innovation. Look at this. I think this is a thank you. I think this is a thank you. King of Acorns. Wow. King of Pentacles. This is somebody who's established. This is finances. This is wealth. This is abundance. This is awesome, Serenity. Remember I said you're not going to have to worry about where the money comes from. You just have to do what you love, and Spirit brings you the money because you're doing what you love, and then you're rewarded from it. This is what they're telling you right here. You got those horses. That's a big thing. You know, to take those animals on, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of time. But they're going to bless her. They are going to bless you. Already, they are blessing you. The King of Acorns. You don't have to worry about where the money's going to come from. You just need to do what your path is telling you to do. And you already know what it is. You already know. This is energy. Look at this. Dancing in the field, right? Charisma. You are the visionary. Follow your vision. And as long as you stay on your spiritually illuminated path, it will exceed your expectations. Spirit says, don't hold back. Try and hold a roaring. This is you. Remember you on the back of that horse? Try holding on to that. There's no way in hell. So Spirit says, don't hold back. Allow. There's crystals at the feet of this horse. I'm thinking about your crystal singing bowls. You're going to manifest that. Spirit says, allow your free yourself to run free, right? Celebrate yourself. You want to go. You want to move forward. You're going to. You're allowing it. And Spirit says, behold. Behold the wild spirit. Behold the wild within you. There's a bird flying off the back. It's just energy, but I can see it. Can you see it? The bird flying off the back of that mane? Can you see it? I can see it really clearly. You can't hold back a bird. Free. Freedom. Optimism, innovation, strength, energetic, fiery, strong, principles, leadership, perseverance. Spirit says, if there's anything that you're doing that feels like it's a waste, then focus on something different. Focus on what you like, what matters to you. Remember, you don't have to worry about where the money's going to come from. I want to do this. Yeah, but we need to pay the bills. No, you don't. Spirit's paying the bills. Focus on what feels good to you. Those singing bowls, she just got a set of singing bowls, and she sent me a video of trying them out. And I'm like, she goes, I want to do a retreat, a sound bath retreat. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen because you want to do it, and it's good. And if you get along and you go a little ways and then you decide, this isn't what I thought. Maybe I didn't get the singing bowls for this. Maybe I just got them for me. I don't know. It's okay to change your mind. You're the one that's in charge, right? We get to change our mind every day. And if a situation doesn't feel right, anything doesn't feel right, we're going to avoid it. I'm looking at other animals. Coming from the throat of this mare, this, I want to say stallion. It's a stallion energy, but you're a female. But still, it's the divine masculine within you. There's a snake. It's your kundalini reawakening. And again, no, leave them alone. Okay, just now, Quail Mama and Daddy and their babies just came into our little area, and they just started speaking. Quail says, alert, pay attention. You may need to act quickly. Okay, you may need to move quickly. So this is talking about acting, moving quickly. Now, if you are in the negative, or somebody in this is in the negative, the King of Pentacles is in the reverse, which she wasn't. But if somebody is in the reverse, they're unpredictable, they're rearing, they're dangerous, they can kick out, they can hurt, right? They're stubborn, they're intolerant, they're overbearing, but this is none of you. Oh my God. Look. You saw it, right? Oh my God. It was a vulture. Did you see it? Are you going to come back and show yourself? Oh my gosh. It stopped long enough for me to catch it. Where are you? Where did it go? You guys saw it, right? So the vulture talks about death, transformation, and rebirth. Wow. That was cool. Okay, that's the end of our reading. I gotta go. My phone's gonna die. Hercules comes to mind in the main. Nice. You saw it? Yay! That's so cool. Death, transformation, and rebirth. There's so much going on in the clouds right now, but my phone's gonna die. So I gotta let you guys go. I love you. Bye. Thanks, Serenity.